You are only going to be as successful as the people you hang around with.
Hey Tom, it's the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. First I want to say congratulations on your YouTube channel. Everybody needs to follow your YouTube channel. So what everyone needs to do is subscribe to Tom Peng. Great guy, great person. Tom, keep up the great work.
So one of the reasons why maybe you're not as successful as you want to be is because you don't have a good role model, okay? Role models are important. I believe in mentorship, right? Because I have a lot of mentors I learn from. And I think because of those relationships, they contribute to my success, right? I imitate my mentors. I listen to my mentors. I don't always do what they tell me, but I listen to them and I process that information and I make decisions based on, my own beliefs and also my own analysis of the situation. But their input is very important to me, right? Unfortunately, for most people, they don't have mentors, right? And they hang around with people that are less successful than they are. So they have no one to go to, when they need answers or when they need, suggestions or, ideas. They have no one to go to because everybody is stupider. Everybody around them is actually worse off than they are. Then how are they gonna get the kind of advice that they need to become successful? I want you to look at your life. Like, who are you hanging around with? Are you hanging around with your brother, sister, uncle, auntie, brother-in-law, like niece, nephew, your loser friends from high school, your loser friends from university? Maybe every day, every weekend, you just go out and have coffee with your loser friends. They're barely making $10 million a month, and you consider them good friends, and you spend most of your time with them, and you're picking up their bad habits, right? I truly believe this. You are only as successful as the people around you. If they're all losers, you're gonna be a loser because you're gonna pick up all the, habits, all the rules, all their behaviors. If you hang around with very successful people, then you're gonna pick up their good habits. You're gonna pick up their ambition. You're gonna pick up, what they do to become successful. You will learn from their experience, right? I say I'm very fortunate because first of all, I grew up from a very successful family. My parents were very successful. So already in my youth, I have very good role models. I don't always agree with them. In fact, I fight them a lot when I was a little kid. But then what they did for me really laid the foundation. One, they never tell me no, right? They always make sure that, I believe that anything's possible, right? They never say no to me. No matter what I say. Can I poop in the street? Yes, if you want to, right? So it's like they make everything possible. So that means everything is possible. So I think that's the most important gift they give me. And then, during my university days, I have met some really important people in my life as well. And they're also very successful, both in business and also in politics. And then eventually, as I go into business in Canada, I met some very successful people, and I also modeled them. And also, I read a lot of, Tony Robbins and, other people, books from, very successful people, and then I model after their thought patterns, how they think, right? And I would say early in my 20s, Tony Robbins was a significant, influencer for me. I never met him, by the way. I never go to his events, but I did read his books, and I find that I agree with what he says a lot. So I think a lot of his viewpoints I have adopted, right? So I want you to follow people that are more successful than you. I want you to find people that are more successful than you. They are, where you want to be 10 years from now. You look for those people and you copy them, you follow them, you read their books, you watch their videos, and then you follow their rules. You find out what their rules they have. What you don't want is you talk to your fucking loser friend or your loser colleague at work, and they're such failures. They have poor customer service, or they're poor sales, or you follow someone that cannot write, code for shit. all right? If you're an engineer, right? So if you follow people that are worse off than you, you're not gonna get any better. You wanna look for people that are better than you. If you're salespeople, you want to follow people, you want to copy, you want to imitate people that are more successful than you. You want to find out what they're saying to customers, how they're saying to customers, right? If you're customer service, you want to find out which agent served the customer best, provide the best service, which agent respond to the customer fastest, which agent close cases fastest, which agent has the highest customer satisfaction rating. You want to follow the people that are better than you, not just by a little bit, by a lot. But most people, they don't want to follow people that are better than them because that makes them feel bad. That makes them feel inferior. Oh, he's better than me. I'm so useless. But it doesn't have to be like that because it's only in your mind, right? I never see it that way. I follow a lot of people. My mentor are billionaires. I don't feel that my life is worse off because my mentors are so successful because I know one day I'll be like them, right? And you should feel the same way. And unfortunately, most people choose loser friends because so that they can feel comfortable. Oh, they're all losers, I'm loser, everybody's the same, okay. But, that's not the way to live. You want to, continue to push yourself, move up in the social ladder, in how much money you have, financially, socially, you want to move up in the ladder, right? And because it's fun, it's challenging. And when you have money, you have social status, you have everything, you can do so much more, you can have so much freedom. So copy people that are better than you. Don't, just hang around with fucking losers and live their life for the rest of your life because that's fucking pathetic. All right? Take fucking action. Model people, that are better than you. Oh, you know what? I was gonna end this thing, but I just remembered. NLP. Neuro linguistic programming. This is something that Tony Robbins teach. And sometimes you have to spend lots and lots of money. There are people teaching NLP in Vietnam too. And they will take a lot of money from you to teach you NLP. What NLP is, they will teach you how to use mental patterns to become very, very successful. But I can teach you NLP in basically 1 minute, okay? What NLP is basically modeling. Model successful people. Find somebody successful and model them. Copy their behavior, copy the way they talk, they speak, they do things, copy everything, and you become like them. That's all it is. That's NLP, put very shortly, right? So take fucking action, copy people that are better than you, imitate them, emulate them, and you will find success. Don't be a fucktard.